We can learn a lot from great leaders by listening to them or reading their remarkable sentences. Let me introduce you today to one leader that I think we can, even after more than 100 years, we can learn. After he founded his first company, we can learn still a lot from him, and that is Henry Ford, the leader of Ford Motor Company. Please watch this video on the end. I'm going to present 3 quotes from Henry Ford and what we can learn from him. The best one is at the end. Hey, my name is Armin Rau. I'm the founder of A. Leonard Rau, the entrepreneur's entrepreneur. And I help founders to become great leaders so that they can grow their companies and work with less overwhelm in the demanding times of being an entrepreneur. I've been a leadership and entrepreneur coach for more than 20 years. This video is about Henry Ford, the founder of Ford Motor Company. If you don't want to miss any of my content, I load up 3 videos per week for entrepreneurs who want to become better leaders. Click on the button, the subscribe button underneath this video so that you get the content, and don't forget to switch on the bell so that you're always informed about the new contents. Now, as I said, I always look for inspiring quotes and entrepreneurial figures so that I can learn, because if we read inspiring stuff, we look for inspiring leaders, we also mingle with other successful entrepreneurs, we have a great chance of becoming successful ourselves. With these videos, I also got inspiration and ideas from subscribers to my channel. And one young lady who is in the process also of building her own business, she asked me, why don't you do something about Henry Ford? Which I thought was quite interesting because, I mean, Henry Ford, he founded Ford Motor Company more than 100 years ago. And you see, the impact of these leaders, they can still have even on young people after a century. I think that is quite amazing. So let's go for the 3 quotes of Henry Ford, and then I will even top it up with my favorite one, which is the 4th quote and the icing on the cake on this video. So stay with me until the end so that you will have this last one too. Now, quote number 1 is, nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. Now, what does that mean? First of all, it means you can't do everything on your own. You have to divide tasks. It also means dividing tasks in small jobs that prevents you from being overwhelmed. Because sometimes you know that we have these big tasks. I have that too. This year, I personally want to grow my business a lot, and I've got 5 pillars in my business. I'm concentrating strategically on 3 of them, and it is actually sometimes really hard to stick with a certain focus. But if you divide it into small tasks, then the whole thing becomes much easier because you can then do one thing at a time, and it also allows you to delegate. Quote number 2 from Henry Ford, and what can we learn from that? Now, quote number 2 is, if everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. Isn't that inspiring? So you actually have to learn from that it is important that everybody walks into the same direction. And as you are the leader, or you are the leadership team of your company, the direction is your direction. So take the people with you who want to go with you into your direction. Doesn't mean that you will not do corrections of your direction or that you are not open anymore from input from your team, but it is your direction. And once it is decided, you go for this direction. And everybody goes together into this direction. Hangs together with what I also presented in one of my videos about vision. It hangs together with what Steve Jobs claimed as one of the most important thing for a successful entrepreneur, to have a great vision, put a dent in the universe. That's the key sentence here of Jobs. And if you have this vision and the objective and you're on a mission, then you walk together towards that. Quote number 3 is also very good. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. So what does that mean? Make mistakes. I mentioned Thomas C. Watson from IBM in another video who said, I want my people to double the number of their mistakes. First of all, then learn from the mistakes and go for it, as Mr. Ford said, more intelligently. That is very important. Don't repeat your mistakes, do it better, but do them, because only mistakes make you grow. I also mentioned Boris Becker, the famous tennis player once, who said, I only learned from my defeats. That is also a great sentence. And Ford puts it this way, and that is quote number 3. Apart from the ones mentioned before, there's one you recognize when browsing a little the internet. I got it from the internet too, obviously. And you can actually learn from this. That's actually great. I love this, and I hope you love it too. Now here's the icing on the cake that I spoke about at the beginning of the video, and it goes like this. If there is any one secret of success, it lies in the ability to get the other person's point of view and see things from that person's angle as well as from your own. How great is this? You see, if there's any secret to success, display empathy. That is what Ford wants to say here. See the world from the other person's point of view as well as your own, and go for the best third way that combines the two positions. That is important when you speak with your employees, to have this level of empathy. It is important when you speak and manage your shareholders. Watch the video on shareholder management, by the way. And it is also very important to have this empathy when you're speaking to your customers. Get in their position. It's the hardest thing to do. We all live in our own world. We all think that everybody else is thinking about the world and acting and behaving like we do. They aren't necessarily. Now, the Life program actually shows you the great skills, tricks, tips, tools I give you to become great leaders, to become better leaders, to change from a founder into a leader, to make your business grow more, and to manage the complexity of your business better. And that is within just weeks. If you would like to learn more about the Life program, and if you would like me to help you with a specific challenge that you have right now, don't hesitate to apply for a private session with me personally, and then we can talk about a specific problem of yours. And it is completely free. It's 100% free. It's not a sales session either. We're not pushy salespeople here. We just want to help. If you then decide, hey Armin, it would be really great if we work together for a certain time, so that you help me make my business grow more and get better results in managing the business, no problem. We will definitely do it. That's also one of our passions. But as I said, it's a non-pressure thing. Click on the link below this video to apply for a private session with me. It's 100% free. This is Armin Rau from A. Leonard Rau, the Entrepreneur's Entrepreneur. And don't forget, lead yourself.